Alright, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahawashi Yahawashi, Ba'ashir, Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstones as well. Salutations to the whole elect out there, man. I came to Tassadaka, that biggest thing in the Admiral's Truth is my sincerity. I'm the Prince Shemada to my right.
Shamar, Yah.
Now, brothers, we're going to go into the returning and coming back of our Lord Yahawashi. First and foremost, we just got to break down, you know, every now and then we got to do this, man. We got to go into what the Lord looked like. What's that? St. John 7:38? Get that real quick. St. John 7:38, and go to Revelation. Because we got to understand what the Lord looked like. When we say the Lord, who we talk about? We talk about a so-called, what they call Negro, all right? A dark-skinned Negro, all right? And we're going to bring that out in the Bible, what he looked like, and describe the return of the Heavenly Father, the Son, man. Right?
This is the book of St. John, chapter 7, verse 38. For I came down from heaven, not to do mine own will. This is the book of St. John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said.
Stop right there. As the scripture has said, man. All right? You got to believe on the Lord how the scripture describes him. All right? The scripture says that he came in the flesh, that he had a body, he had an appearance. All right? And the scripture speak about what? The scripture speak about leprosy. All right? So you holding up the image of Chesbury Bozier, all right? A so-called Edomite, a so-called white person, which is an Edomite according to the Bible, with long hair and all this type of bullshit. That's not the color of the Lord. All right? You got to believe on the Lord, as the scripture has said, man. So this image, what he looks like, this description is important. If it wasn't, it wouldn't have been in the Bible, man. But it is in the Bible. Right?
He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Yeah, first and foremost, on the base level, it starts with his image, but it also starts with the teachings of the Lord, man. All right? His doctrine. All right? If you teach the proper way that the Lord ordained you to teach, it says, out of your belly shall flow what? Living waters. But the belly is not talking about the one in your stomach, it's talking about your mind, man. All right? As they say, food for thought. So when you meditate on these scriptures and you break them down correctly, you're dealing with the word correctly, out of your belly, all right, you're going to speak what? Living waters, man. You're going to speak the true doctrine of the Heavenly Father, man. And a lot of niggas that don't teach your name, all right, that's like putting up a dam. All right, you know how water flows, but you put up a dam?
Yeah.
When you talk about the name don't matter, all right, he could have looked like this, that, you putting up dams and blocking off that water. Here at Great Millstone, some of the apostles and elders, you know, the men that are sincere, all right, they're not going to have no dam. They're going to teach his word, the Heavenly Father's Son, correctly, and out of their belly, out of their mouth, shall flow proper knowledge, man.
Verse 39. But, okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Yahawashi HaMashiach.
So this is the revealing, revelation, read back veil. Let's pull back the veil of the Lord, all right? Of who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Now, I say ignorantly, I can also say stupidly now. Because ignorant is to not know, but now the word is out there, all right? The true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. All right, some people, what, they're not being ignorant, they're just being stupid to the fact, man. And still calling the name of so-called Jesus Christ, man. All right?
The revelation of Yahawashi HaMashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must surely come to pass.
Who the one serving the Heavenly Father, man? All right, the ones you see doing this thing. Okay, the believers, you have different offices, man. You have prophets, you know what I'm saying? You got believers. Okay? Those are the ones that are truly serving Yahawashi Yahawashi.
And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
Exactly. Now you can turn down to verse 7.
Verse 7, behold, he cometh with clouds.
And you know also, I want to say too, because speaking about the doctrine, you got this brother, he's from the northern kingdom, all right? Which is Simeonite, right, brother? Simeonite, right, a so-called Dominican, all right? I'm from the southern kingdom, all right? A Benjamite, so-called West Indian, all right? And the what? Tribe, this truth, what? Bringing our tribes together, man, all right? To where the blacks don't hate the Spanish, man. The so-called blacks don't hate the Latinos, man. All right, because why? Why am I bringing that up? Because you got Israelites, guys that's calling themselves Israelites, that's saying that what? The Latino tribes are Israelites? That's putting up another dam, because that's what the Lord talked about, man. All right? The Lord actually visited came on this side of the world and visited the northern kingdom, man, and taught to them. And they call him Quetzalcoatl. All right?
That's right.
Go ahead. It's verse 7, right?
Yeah. You want me to drop down to verse, the image of the Lord?
Yeah, and then we can jump back to verse 7.
Okay,
That's
fine.
okay.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Now, when you read to the latter end of the chapter, it tells you that the 7 candlesticks represent the 7 churches in Asia Minor. Go ahead.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Down to the foot. That's all we got these, man. All right, the borders are blue and the fringes to remind us of the laws that's in the book of Numbers, man. All right, this is an ancient garment, all right, and it should be our modern garments, but due to this captivity, all right, we only really put on our garments when we out here and teach. Apart from that, you know, we in Clark Kent mode, if you will, as to not draw attention to ourselves, man. Because the Lord said, be wise as serpent and harmless as doves, man. Go ahead, bro.
And girt about the paps with the golden girdle.
Now, a girdle was used to protect your midsection during times of war, as they show you in that movie, the Avatar. Only type of warlike movie you see them wearing them girts about them. All right, that shows you that what? The Lord, just like his father, are beings of war, man. All right. You don't have to wear a girdle. You don't need it. That's Yahawashi. You don't need a girdle, man. But what? It's symbolic of, look, man, I'm a warlike, royal type person, man.
The Lord is a man of war.
Yeah, what you gonna do, man? The Heavenly Father come, you gonna bring out a seal, you know,
Yeah.
he can rearrange that in some type of
Exactly.
manner. But, you know, it's just like, look, man, this is a parallel life. Scripture says the young men, Maccabees, you know, wanted to put on glorious and warlike apparel, man. That shit look cool, man. You got you saying girdle and shit, you know what I'm saying? Right? Not that faggot shit niggas is doing today, man. Hands over the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, white in color, woolly in texture. We always bring that out. Who the hell got white woolly hair, man? All right? I'm talking about you fucking types out there, man, with that curly shit. No, we talking about real wool, like a sheep wool, man. That's you Negroes out there, man. And also you Latinos too, man, because it's not just Judah that got that, man, that kinky hair, man. All right? You got the Northerners that have that kinky hair too, man. That's our people. All right?
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, he had white as snow hair at the age of what, 33?
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of stress, and that's also indicative of a lot of wisdom, man. All right? That was a crown to him, man, to show that he was dealing with a lot. He dealt with it, okay, and it also shows us wisdom. It also talks about his eyes being red. When you read Matthew 11, all right, it says, you know, they call him a drunkard and a wine bibber, but that also goes back to Genesis, the 49th chapter. All right, that his eyes shall be red with wine, the teeth white with milk, meaning the word. All right?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Yeah, you go to the Greek, you know, they changed it now, but one time you went to the Greek, it said bronze. All right? That's that copper, that's that dark tone. All right, now let's say it said brass, right?
Yeah.
Let's go on, keep reading.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a
If you
furnace.
burn anything in the furnace, it's going to be what? Dark. If you go to a pizza shop, right, they could be used in white flour.
Yeah.
But when you burn that white flour into the oven, it's going to be black, man. Crispy. Not black Hamite black, man. Not that fucking borderline purple shit. We're talking about that, you know what I'm saying, that soul glow, that dark, shiny, you know what I'm saying? Which is a glorious thing, man. You people out there, because I got to mention this, man. My tribe, the so-called Jamaicans, man, you love bleaching your skin, man. That's called self-hatred, man. You supposed, hey, me personally, I want me a tan, man. Fuck that. I want to get darker, man. Why? Because I want to be like the Lord. All right, because what? In this image, the tea and light skin versus dark skin, and we're looking down on dark skin. Fuck that, man. That's Esau shit, man. You got to embrace being dark skin, man. That's a lot of melanin. That's good for you, right?
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Hey, let's try to have a conversation against the Niagara Falls and whisper. We ain't gonna hear each other, man. Then maybe if you shout, it's kind of hard to. You had a loud voice, man. You had a man speaking to 5,000 people, man, with no microphone, man. No mic. That's why you gotta come out here and testify, man. You gotta speak from your balls, man. All right, you gotta come out here and lift up your voice. You can't be coming out here with no goddamn, you know, like how Esau teaches. You know, take a bass out your voice type shit. Nah, man, the Lord ain't dealing with none of that, man. All right? Go ahead.
And he, continue on. And he had in his right hand 7 stars.
Well, that's
see that shit.
Now we got verse 7.
Con.
Because we got that same man that we just, that warlike man that we described, the true nature of the Heavenly Father's Son. Look, man, he coming back. He's not coming back to bring no fucking roses and hugs. Nah, man, he's coming back to bring fire. We gotta go. You know? You can speak anytime, my brother.
Yeah, kind of, brother. Back in the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
My brothers was talking about, man, he ain't coming like fucking Goku on a Nimbus cloud, riding, nah, man, surfing a cloud. No, man, look, the clouds was talking about the chariots, what Esau called UFOs and UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, unidentified flying objects. It's not unidentified, man. It's identified in the Bible as the chariots of Israel. 2 Kings 2 and 11. It's also identified as clouds. All right, Psalms 104 and 3. Because you got to keep in mind, hold up, in the ancient time, wasn't nothing in the air flying. All right? So what it had to be? It had to be talking about the chariot. There was no helicopters back then. Because they like to put that bullshit out there, that Egyptian, see them helicopters. Fuck out of here, man. There were no helicopters back then, man. It's talking about the vehicles, the chariots of the Lord, man, which are supernatural, man. They don't run on no gas. They don't got to be maintained and cleaned and none of that, man. These things operate completely in the spirit, and you can't do nothing against them when the Most High puts it in war gear, man. Right,
And every eye shall see him.
every eye shall see him, man. That's how massive the chariot's going to be. Hey, the blind is going to receive sight in that day, man. Everybody got to see the Lord's return, man. That's what the scriptures say, man. Hey, just like how you watch Man of Steel, you got General Zod, and he put that message, it was on your phone, your printer, pretty much everything shut down. Everybody knew the whole entire world that General Zod came to earth. It's going to be the same thing with the Lord, but a more grandiose scale, man.
And they also, which pierced him.
Wait, so the guys that pierced the Lord 2,000 years ago are still alive? Not so, man. That's talking about reincarnation, man. Because them motherfuckers, whoever they are that face the Lord, they still here to this day. And the Lord is keeping them alive for that, to fulfill that prophecy, man. Whether they might be a secretary or a high-level general in the resource society, the Most High is going to get their ass when the time is permitted, man. Go ahead, brother.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Yeah, man. And then I'll mention the dream again, okay? Because the Lord is going to come back with fire, man. He's going to bring death, destruction. He's also going to bring deliverance, man. But I mentioned a dream over there in the camp that, you know, pretty much the tractor beam and the laser beam were identical in appearance, man. And when they came on you, when they beamed on you, you didn't know if you was going to turn to dust or powder. Because in my dream, I saw it beaming on certain people. Some of them were getting delivered, and some of them was just getting the powder. So when it came on, you didn't just, you know, you didn't know. It kind of was like a split seconds, and then you was either disintegrated or delivered. And in my dream, the beam shined on me, and my heart was racing. I kind of was curled up because I didn't know my fate, and I woke up before my fate could be determined, man. So that right there was, it was like a mixture because I was glorious and happy, all right, seeing what I saw, but it also instilled a lot of fear in me that, look, man, I don't know my fate, so I got to keep teaching this word till the Lord come back. That's why the Apostle Peter said what? You know, you got to give your due diligence to make your call and election sure. You can never get comfortable out in the 10 years on the doctors. Fuck out of here. You got to be on eggshells constantly, man, in this thing, man, because the Most High can snap. Just like how the Most High woke you up like that, he can also take you up like that, man. All right?
That's why it says that the elect shall scarcely be saved.
Scarcely be saved, bro. Just like how you watch some action movies or any type of movie, the dude is dangling off a cliff and it's like fingers and the catching. That's how it's gonna be, scarcely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just experience, just like how it was in that dream, man. You had that beam shine on you, all right, and you didn't know if you were going to be destroyed or delivered, man. So the Most High, he likes cliffhangers, man. He likes suspense. He's very theatrical, all right.
Even so, Amen.
Yeah, so from there we can go to Isaiah 66 and 15.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 16.
15.
Salakia. 15.
And then you can bring Isaiah 47 and 3, all right?
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Wait a minute, I thought he was going to come with roses. I thought he was going to come back with hugs and forgive everybody. Hell no, man. The scripture says the Lord's coming back with fire, man. Okay? From the concentrated, a laser beam is a concentrated emission of heat, man. All right? And that's what the Lord's going to come back with. That's going to be mingled with the nuclear fire, man. set off during World War III when Russia goes to war with the United States. Russia and its allies go to war with the United States and its allies. World War III, which is inevitable, man. All right? There's no peace negotiation. World War III will happen. And the only way to escape it is the Lord delivering you out of here on the chariots, man. What the world called UFOs. There's no other way out here in America, man. Period. Good.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Well, 2 Kings 2:11. Elijah got delivered up in a whirlwind, man. So you see the chariots, man. You know, the Most High can have it to where they, you know, they spinning and giving off a lot of wind. You don't have to do it, but the Most High can do that. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's being taken up, the garment is flying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, or the chariots can just say, "Fuck it, I ain't gonna come like that. I'm not gonna make a peak." Because you have different accounts of that, man. You have different accounts where the chariots, they said traveling, you know, faster than the speed of sound, not making no noise, none of that. How you gonna fight against that, man? First of all, Esau, your chariots can't even drive in reverse at Mach speed. They only go one way. You talking about vehicles that can go that, back. Disappear, defy the laws of physics, man. You can't beat the Most High because the Most High gave you that wisdom. Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, all wisdom to the Most High.
To render his anger with fury.
So the Most High is pissed off, man. All right? The so-called fucking Pride Month. And here it is, the Most High have a beautiful rainbow. That was a covenant that he made with Noah, man. And you took a beautiful symbol, man, a rainbow is beautiful, man. But now what? They put that and associated with a vile, abominable, detestable act as homosexuality, man. And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you should rise up because Fag Month has more days than Black History Month. So that shows you they don't give two fucks about you, man. It also shows you that homosexuality is put on the high level. So for that, the Most High is pissed off, man. What else? Doctrines out here, all right? This world is pretty much satanic. So the Most High is pissed off. The scripture says the Most High is angry with the wicked every day, all right? And that crucifixion is fresh in his mind. Because in the spiritual world, time is different. It's only been about 2 days, 2.5 days since he got crucified, man.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
That's it, man, all right? Hey, back in the days of Noah, the earth was baptized, which means cleansed with water. And the days of Yahawashi is going to be baptized and cleansed with fire, man. All right, because both are purifying agents, but to get that real deep clean on some other level, pure fire. Rightfully so, man. And the earth is going to rejoice, man. You know how you got like you feeling fucked up. You got to take a bitter herb. It's real bitter, but to get rid of that sickness. So the nuclear missile is going to, you know, really rock and messing the planet Earth, but the spirit of Earth is going to be like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like weight off his back, all the evil, the atmosphere being purified, all that. What's it going to do that, man?
The devils, the so-called white people ain't going to be in leadership. Alright, so the Lord is going to remove that disease, which is the so-called white man on the planet Earth.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, white man's a cancer. Everywhere he goes, it's just fucked up, man. Destroys trees. You know, these crackers like to say, you know, when a black person go in a neighborhood, there goes the neighborhood. But a so-called white man go in your country, there goes the country, man. He's doing things on a massive level, a global level of wickedness, man. Talking about chemtrails, fluoride, all right? Chopping down trees for no goddamn reason. Killing animals for sport. These things are wicked, man. These things displease the Heavenly Father. So for that, him and his son are pissed off. All right? So now's the time to get right with the Lord, man. Now's the time to really repent, man. Okay? And you got a lot of you Israelites out there, all right, that you're going to try to repent in the last minute. You want to wallow in your wickedness, all right? It's like that faggot-ass dude talking about so-called relapsing. Nigga, you was never fighting, man. You already been gave up and wallowed in your sins. Niggas like that, when the Lord come back, he's going to be saying, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, all right? All you that scoff, all right? But the Most High is going to destroy you in that day, man. Yeah, that's Satan, man. Whatever, man.
The word is still coming out.
The word's still going to go out, man. Every time you teach us word, there's some type of distraction from Satan trying to come up. But look, man, you can't do nothing against this word, only for it, man. Word, baby.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Yeah, so that should put you in fear, man. All right? That the Most High is coming back to plead with fire. Nobody's going to get caught up in that fire. But guess what? Whatever judgment the Most High got planned for you, Most High don't give you over to the fire, man. Fuck that shit, man. You don't want to go out that way. I want to go out. I want to see it from a bird's eye view, man. I don't want to be under the thumb, man. You want a bird's eye view of these people being destroyed. You don't want to get destroyed with these fucks out here, man.
Yeah, you said you have to constantly pray without ceasing because you don't want to get caught in the lake of fire. And also you should pray without ceasing so the Lord don't put a reprobate spirit on you, okay, while you're still here. Right? Because the Lord could have you in the truth now, but tomorrow He could put a reprobate spirit on you. Have you committing adultery, homosexuality, getting tattoos, smoking weed, okay? And that's not, you don't want to be in the, you don't want to walk in those shoes, man. You want to walk in clean shoes when Yahawashi gets back, man. Alright?
Hey, you know what, man? A lot of these guys that had their mind elementary and all these fucking niggas, alright? Hey, man, these guys are tough guys, bro. These guys was no regular low-level dudes, man, when they was in this thing, man. Elementary, that dude out there in Florida, dude out there in South Carolina, the list go on, man. These guys are camp leaders, if you will, man. They were headers over other men. They brought other guys in, and the Most High said, listen, fuck you, none of my elect. Alright? You can't get your ass out. So you can't get high-minded, you can't get lax. Brother said, first Thessalonians, you got to pray without cease at the Most High. Man, this nigga not praying no more. You think he done made it, you think you got it. Most High just said, listen, fuck that, man. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be made an example of what not to do. You want to be an example of what to do, man.
Right.
See?
That's why the scripture says the meek shall inherit the earth, right? Yeah. Not the ones that think they know it all, that they prideful. No, the meek, the lowly, the humble. Okay? Those are the ones that are going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be here on earth, man.
Yeah, man, the ones that fight, all right? The scripture says, resist the devil. The ones that are fighting, man. The ones that are really, as the apostle under the car brought out, man, sincere, man. You know what I'm saying? What was 66? You at 15?
16. And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. That's all that was in the. So, you got your Bible?
No.
It's all good, it's all good. I'll just quote it. The book of 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter, the 3rd verse, man. Alright? It says, I believe it's the 8th chapter goes into it, but pretty much it's saying that, man, many shall be destroyed, a few saved, man.
Yeah, many are called, but few are
chosen. The Lord doesn't deal with the many, never, man. The Most High is never. This is the same power that wiped out the earth and all the abominations and only saved 8 souls, man. He's a very merciful power, but he's a very also great judgment power, man. Right? So you're not supposed to take advantage of the Most High's mercy. Well, he didn't get me now, so I'm gonna keep wallowing in my sins. Nah, fuck that, man. This ain't no do as thou wilt kind of thing, man. There's repercussions for your actions. Right? So, yup, the Heavenly Father and His Son is coming back to cause wreck, destroy this filthy ass place known as America. Right. All right? Bring the so-called white man down. Right. Bring up His people. That's right. Psalms 147, Psalms 148, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of you. Romans 11 and 7. That's what the Lord is coming for. That's what He's dealing with. And that's for the rest of you fucking people out there, 2/3, you nations, you're going to get your just due, man. Right. And we pray that we see that with our own eyes, as the brother Joe said, man. You got anything?
Yeah, man, because we're 12 tribes, man. We're one nation, there's 12 tribes, right? So you so-called Latinos, okay, you so-called Native Americans are the same people as the so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, man, all right? So what the Lord is going to do, the Lord is going to bring all the 12 tribes together, man, before He brings His destruction, all right? That's why. Because the elect is scattered amongst all the 12 tribes, and the elect is also scattered amongst these heathens as well.
That's why that camp sign is very important too, man. You got to come out there, you got to bring out the sign. You got to let our people know who they are, man, on that sign. Because you got niggas teaching that. The camp sign's going off and all that. Fuck that. You know, the camp sign is a woke your dumb ass something, nigga. But you know what nationality you were. Now you gonna talk about the nigga out of Chicago, talk about the camp sign, the Ariel going off and that. Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. Alright? Because that's what opens you up to your nationality, man. Alright, do we have archaeological, can I go right now and give you a chart, roll it out, and trace my lineage back to Benjamin himself?
None of us.
I can't do that, man. None of us can, man.
So it ain't about skin color. It ain't about what you look like. It ain't about where you're from, okay? Because you're going to have our people scattered in China, in Japan, in India, all right? In Australia, right. Okay? In Africa, in Europe. all right? Because our people are scattered and they look like every nation under the sun,
Yeah.
okay? So don't judge a book by its cover, because the Most High
Right.
says he looks at the spirit,
That's
not
right.
the outer appearance.
But the Most High is not going to deliver no bodies.
Yeah, he
We're
ain't,
not taking these
yeah,
in the
we're not
kingdom.
taking
So what
these,
the fuck does
these
the
bodies
flesh
are
matter?
corruptible. We have to put on the incorruptible,
Right.
the immortal body, not these mortal bodies.
Most High dealing with the spirit, man. Just like if I say, you know, can I get a bottle of orange juice? All right. I care about the actual orange juice. I don't care if you put that in a grape juice bottle or so-called empty water bottle. It's what's inside the bottle.
What's
That's
inside.
what I want. I want
That's
the
right.
juice. All right. You niggas think the bottle matters.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. What if you have an orange juice bottle with piss in it? You gonna drink it, nigga?
just because it's orange.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
because it look like apple juice. I want
Yeah.
apple juice.
Yeah,
I'm a
so-
juice.
nah,
Nah,
man.
it's piss, man.
Yeah, we dealing with a righteous spirit. We dealing with when I say righteous, I mean righteous by faith, not the deeds of the law. That's the spirit. As the scripture says, those meet for repentance. That's what we're looking for. That's what the Most High dealing with.
Yeah, because the Lord is only dealing with spiritual men.
That's it, bro.
The elect are spiritual men.
That's it.
All right, that's the Lord, right?
All right, so with that, we're gonna give more praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahawashi,
Hashem,
Kadash, and the belongs to the apostles and the elders of great millstones. Do well, salutations to the hopeful elect out there, man. I can't test the doctrine, but we can say that most truthfully say.
Shalom.